Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever time of day you are watching. Thank you for joining me. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, as you already figured out, it's about brake fluid and how to flush it by yourself. Well, here's my current brake fluid, and this is what it's supposed to look like. You're supposed to flush your brake fluid every 30,000 miles, or every 2 years. But it looks like it's been a little longer than that for me. But let's take care of it with this awesome tool. So this is the Power Bleeder from Motive Products. This is not a sponsored product, it's just the best product I found to do the job. So let's get started. Go ahead, pop open your hood, because you need access to the brake fluid reservoir, which happens to be right here. This is the tool I'll be using for the job, the Motive Products Power Bleeder. I got it from Amazon. Here's the listing for it. Inside the box, you get the Power Bleeder itself, the brake reservoir adapter kit for Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge. In the kit, you get this round 3-tab adapter for the reservoir, a spare cap if your factory one is broken, 2 rubber gaskets, one goes on the spare, a tube for the bleed screws, and the other gasket goes onto the adapter itself. Make sure you get the correct adapter kit. Here's the reason why. You want the adapter kit to match the factory cap. If it doesn't, then you bought the wrong kit. Next, let's attach the Power Bleeder to the adapter. Stop right here. Before you attach the two together, I'd highly suggest putting Teflon tape on the adapter for a leak-proof connection. Now, with the two connected, let's attach it to the reservoir. Make sure the adapter is not loose and properly fitted on the reservoir. Now, before we start the bleeding process and filling the tank with brake fluid, we need to leak test it just to make sure we have a good seal. Pump up the tank to around 15 psi. Do not go higher unless your owner's manual states otherwise. Let the tank sit for a minute or two, just to be sure there are no leaks. With the leak test done, release the pressure from the tank by unscrewing the lid. With the lid off, fill the tank with whatever brand .3 brake fluid you like this, or this. I'd suggest getting two 32-ounce bottles to do the entire system. Screw back on the lid, and let's get some fluid pumping into the reservoir by pressurizing the system to 15 psi. Now let's get started with the bleeding process. The caliper you want to bleed first is the one furthest away from the master cylinder, here. With the wheel removed, on the back of the caliper, find the bleeder screw, and take off the rubber dust cover. Attach the tubing to the bleeder and have it drain into a Gatorade bottle like I am, or you can use one of these. Either one works. To open the rear bleeders, you'll need a 10mm wrench. No need to unscrew it all the way, just enough for that old fluid to start flowing. Once the fluid goes from this to this, you can close the bleeder, remove the tube, and put the dust cover back on. And you have successfully bled one of your brake calipers. Easy, right? Just 3 more to go. Now, I'm not going to show you how to do all of these, but since you have stuck around for this long, I'll show you one more. The caliper closest to the brake master cylinder is the last one you do. The process is pretty much the same, except that for the front, you'll need a 12mm wrench, but besides that, it's exactly the same. This one's quick, so as soon as your fluid goes clear, you're done. Realistically, the entire process should take about an hour, hour and a half. That's what you're going to tell your wife or girlfriend, but we all know this is going to take a lot longer for no apparent reason. And here's what my Gatorade bottle looks like with all of that dirty, old fluid. And that's it. Thanks for watching.